Hi, my name is Coach Lee Hopkins. I'm a social connections coach, and this is my story. Since I was a child, I had trouble making friends. I didn't know what I was doing wrong. I was frequently left out of group activities and made fun of. For years, I wished people would get me, felt so alone. And as I grew up, that feeling got worse because it seemed like everyone had friend groups and they thrived in their romantic relationships. Well, I didn't want to be alone, so I tried to figure it out. I people pleased, I became a good listener, tried to fit in. I developed what I thought were good relationships and friendships. But when I started to talk about things that were interesting and exciting to me, I was ignored or they didn't understand. So I still felt alone. When it became clear to me that fitting in wasn't working, I stopped trying. I stopped being a pushover. I leaned into being myself. I adopted positive thinking, got out of my comfort zone, and put myself out there to meet new people. And after years of trying, that didn't work either. I kept meeting the same kinds of people, creating the same kinds of lonely relationships. I was crushed. I started to believe that there was nothing I could do. I just needed to accept that I was meant to be alone. If you see yourself in that story, I want to share something with you. You are not meant to be alone. There's nothing wrong with you. And you can find people who get you. I know because I broke that cycle of loneliness. I have built relationships with people who understand, appreciate, and accept me for me. And you can do it too. Would you like to know how I did it? Great, because I'd love to share it with you. This is the secret that you and I were never taught. Healthy, meaningful relationships require three things: a sense of self so that you can handle rejection, boundaries so that you can tell others what you want, and vulnerability so that people can know the real you. If you can't handle rejection, you'll try to fit in. If you don't have boundaries, you'll accept anything. If you aren't vulnerable, you won't share, and no one will get to know the real you. I know what it's like to have tried everything and still feel alone. You don't have to do it anymore. Book a complimentary, friendly conversation, and let's get started on your journey towards stronger, more supportive, and reassuring relationships.